Well, welcome back everybody. My name's CJ. Today I am out here with the 473 and I'm getting ready to load up my deal that I got this morning off of Facebook Marketplace. Last night I was looking at Facebook Marketplace and all of a sudden a new listing came up, said free firewood, and I looked and it was just right across the river from where we live. So I went down this morning and got myself a free truck bed full of firewood. Now there is some junk in here that'll burn fast, but there is a lot of good cherry and black locust right here that'll burn hot and for a long time. The guy lived in town. He tried to have campfires. He had the cops called on him, so he just wanted to get rid of the firewood. So I gladly took it off his hands. So I'm gonna load it up, put it in a woodshed. Well, you never know what you're gonna find or who you're going to meet up with when you buy from Facebook Marketplace. But this was hard to pass up because this wood's already cut, split, and it's seasoned. It's ready to go for this winter, and it'll definitely be ready by the time we start burning. So it was only 15 minutes away from me, so I had to go pick it up. Well, I tried to get half the truck bed in the bucket, but couldn't quite get there. It still holds a lot though. Man, is it hot today. But this is good because I had nothing in the woodshed. I've got a bunch of split rounds over there in the weeds. This is all weeds right now. I need to get this cleaned up. But I haven't split them yet, so this is good. I'm getting some firewood in the shed. All right, there's the second bucket. I'm not loading it up as much as last one because I lost some pieces in the yard. And it looks like there's going to be another bucket in there. So 3 buckets is a full truck bed load for the 473 here. All right, last bucket full. It took 3. I'm glad I'm about done because it is hot. Okay, so when we started there was nothing here. And as you can see, I've got my 2 mixed piles here. And then back here, I like to keep black locust, Osage orange, and there was nothing back here either. So that's all the black locust, these 2 rows here that we have. So, and I like to do that because I save this hot burning stuff for when it gets really cold out, and then it burns longer too. So we got a pretty good start here. Like I said, out here in the weeds, there are a bunch of rounds that I need to get to split. I just got to get out here and clean all this up. But I think once we get all that split, we're going to be sitting pretty good in the woodshed. But then I need to get to work on my firewood totes, which I have a bunch of rounds cut at my parents'. I just need to split them. Okay, so out here in the giant pumpkin patch, I got it tilled one last time, and I've been fighting with bugs. So we got that sprayed, and hopefully things start turning around. There is a pumpkin pollinated on this plant, but there's just not much plant to support it and to make it grow fast. So I'm still letting the main vine grow out. But over here, so this plant looks way better. It's got more secondaries and they're starting to take off pretty good. We had a good rain last night, and I tried pollinating that pumpkin there, but I don't think it took. I think it aborted or didn't even get pollinated at all. But this one here, I think is pollinated. I tried to pollinate it anyway. So that's the next one I'm trying. And then there's one over there on the secondary, right there. And I let that one go. So it's probably gonna be pollinated by itself. But yeah, we're just waiting for a good one to get pollinated on this plant, because this is the plant I'm going to be putting my focus into. So it was nice to get that deal on Facebook Marketplace this morning for the firewood, especially because I think I missed out on that hay tedder that I talked about in my last video. Now, I found it on Facebook Marketplace too, and it was with a guy that I work with, his friend, his neighbor, and I thought that was set in stone for me to get the tedder. I was also trying to buy a round baler off of him, a 4x4 round baler, and I get a message that the round baler was sold, and I think the tedder was sold too, because I never heard back from the guy. So one of these days I'll get a hay tedder. But it is nice to get some free firewood, because not only just because it's free, but because you know how many hours that just saved me in cutting and splitting. That saved me so much time. I'm going to keep looking on Facebook Marketplace and see if we can get some more good deals like that, just because it saves me so much more time, and then I can focus on other things, especially for the videos. But speaking of firewood, I was able to sell 3 firewood bundles there a few weeks ago, and that's the first firewood bundles that I've sold since last fall, so that was nice. And then the other day we sold 25 square bales, and we're going to be selling some more, so it's nice to finally bring some money back to the farm for a change. So get ready, because very soon these pumpkins are going to be taking off, so you won't want to miss that. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed this little short video, and until next time, thanks for watching.